Inside this alchemy of color, I feel what ZENCASSO feels.
ZENCASSO paints the alchemy of AlcheME. Okay, here we go with another exciting episode of Alchemy of AlcheME. Oh, sorry, Alchemy of AlcheME. Sorry, Alchemy of Color. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, let's watch ZENCASSO create his amazing work of art. Oh, do you recognize this? What is this?
This is the beginning of Alchemy of Color.
The beginning, the opening segment. The element of color of Alchemy of Color. I got this idea to create the Alchemy of Color opening from watching ZENCASSO paint. You know, he just slaps it all together and makes everything float and smoothly glide together in a magnificent array of sparkling, exploding colors. And I thought, wow, that would be cool to have as the opening for ZENCASSO's series, Alchemy of Color. Do you like the opening?
Yes.
And did you enjoy creating that splash of colors? Huh?
Yes.
But why did you enjoy it?
Because it's a lot of layers. A lot of layers in it.
Well, you like to lay layers on a painting, right?
Yeah.
To lay layers means to create an element of depth. So when people look at it, it's not so flat, right?
Yes.
It's alive and magical with energy. Is that true?
Yes. Magical energy.
Also, looks like you were gonna do something here, but then you changed your mind.
Yes, because I was thinking to do something different with the head.
Oh, I see. Okay, so the square part for Alchemy of Color is going to be like the head of the character?
Yes.
And then the part you got rid of was originally what?
A horn.
Horn. Okay. So now you decided to change it, and so you covered it up, right?
Yes.
You did a good job covering it too, because I see how you just said, okay, I'm not worried about that. I'm just going to start the background, right?
Yes.
And now you're rolling it. Why do you roll the paint recently on a lot of your paintings?
Because it's blended. The painting blends together.
Oh, the paint blends together, not the painting, right?
Yes.
And then what about, you were telling me about a German painter that you got the idea from. Do you remember the name of the German painter?
No.
His name is Gerhard Richter. Reclusive German artist who's famous for putting paint on the edge of a big giant board and mixing the colors there, and dragging it across the canvas to create these amazing textures of flowing, living colors. Just like the same thing you were doing with the paintbrush, rolling it across the canvas. Was that what you tried to do recently?
Yes.
And why do you like that? What makes that so special?
Because the paint blends very good together.
Oh, I see, okay. But I think what you're trying to say is the paints blend differently together, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because in my opinion, I think you blend paints together really well with just a paintbrush. But I think what you were thinking was the way Gerhard Richter does it, you can do that too, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. And I think there's something interesting that people don't know. Something that you use that is quite unexpected. What is that?
Chopsticks.
A Chinese chopstick, right. Why did you decide to use something like that?
You mean on the painting?
Yeah.
Because it's very interesting.
Interesting indeed. I think you're right. You know, there are some forms of Kungfu that use chopsticks as a weapon, but you use it as a replacement for a paintbrush. But usually Chinese would consider it to be disrespectful to use chopsticks in this manner. But we're not trying to be disrespectful, are we? We're just trying to create beautiful art.
Mm-hmm.
Like this beautiful work of art painted by ZENCASSO with this crazy crab-like creature head. And by the way, what is that on top of his head there? Is that a pineapple?
It's his hair.
It's his hair, huh? It's very 70s, 80s punk. Is that a punk rock hairdo?
Uh-huh.
I like that. That's very groovy. And those two thorns sticking out of his head kind of remind me of the Beetles we have here in Asia.
The Beetles doesn't look like that, the horn.
Some of the beetles we have here in the trees, they do.
But they're like kind of round.
Yeah, they're kind of round, that's right. That's okay. I like the shape anyhow, because it reminds me of a beetle, but also reminds me of a cartoon character. So when you're painting this, did you get inspired by any of those Japanese monster movies that you like to watch, like Godzilla?
I never thought about it.
You never thought about it? But I thought you loved those monster movies like Godzilla and King Ghidorah, the three-headed dragon monster.
I like it, but now I don't really like it. It's like, I don't really like it now.
You don't like it as much as before when you were very young, huh? So those don't really inspire you to do these characters. They really just come from your mind and imagination, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what inspire means?
No, I don't know what's inspired.
Not expired. Expired means to die, or it also means for food to go bad. Inspired is like a feeling of happiness from something inside you that turns on a light of creativity to bring something creative to life, like this painting. Do you know what the word imagination means?
Yes.
Okay, what's imagination?
Imagination means something in your mind, creative.
Something in your mind that makes you creative.
Yeah, make you creative.
Ah, no wonder ZENCASSO has such a beautiful little creative, imaginative mind. Just like his favorite heavy metal band, Led Zeppelin. Yeah.
That's not my favorite band.
It's not your favorite heavy metal band? Who's your favorite heavy metal band?
Van Halen.
Van Halen. Why do you like Van Halen?
It's the lead.
Lead guitar? You know who's the lead guitar player, right? Who is it?
Eddie
Eddie what?
Van Halen.
Eddie Van Halen, yeah. He's a great guitar player. Some say the greatest that ever lived. So you like to listen to lots of interesting heavy metal music in the background while you paint, huh? Okay. And I see you dripping the paint right onto the... You dropped your paint. You should be careful. Don't drop your paint, man. If you drop your paint, you're going to destroy your painting.
You can destroy a painting.
You can't destroy a painting? It's impossible? Why is it impossible?
Because you can fix it.
You can always fix it? How do you fix it if you destroy it?
Just cover it.
Oh, cover it up with paint and start over? Oh, that's a good philosophy to have. A lot of artists are too afraid to paint, right? But you're not afraid. You just paint, and if you don't like it, cover it up. Like at the beginning of this series of Alchemy of Color, when you were creating the one side of the character's face and you didn't like it, so you covered it up.
Not a lot of times I will think I don't like it.
Not a lot of times.
Yeah.
Well, usually you go one time and it's already what you like. Is that what you're trying to say? Oh, okay, that's good. That means you are very confident in what you want. What the hell? Are you okay? Don't be sneezing on me.
I didn't sneeze on you.
Well, you almost sneezed on me. If it wasn't for my Kungfu cat-like reflexes, you would have got me right in the face. You know that? Oh, here we go again. Thanks a lot, kid. Right in the eyeball. You know, if you keep sneezing, we're gonna have to shut this production down. Do you want to shut the production down? Yes or no?
No.
Then stop sneezing.
Why didn't you sneeze?
Okay. If you need to sneeze, just tell me before you sneeze, and I'll get you a box of tissues. You trying to kill me? There he goes, throwing the paintbrush. Well, at least it's better than sneezing on me.
I like to sneeze.
Okay, can we start talking about the painting and not sneezing? Okay, alright, so let's go back to what you're doing here. You created the hair that looks very punk rockish. And it has pinks and oranges and fluorescent red. Red, yeah. I like it. Ooh, this song's very groovy. It has a very Celtic vibe, like floating away inside an artistic dream. When you're painting, do you think about color-wise what you want to do, or do you just, let the painting talk to you?
Let the painting talk to me.
And what does the painting say when it talks to you?
Hell no.
Does the work of art say, "Hello, Zencasso. Can you paint this part of me a luscious color, a beautiful orange"? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
Oh, okay. You're not talking about that. You're talking about the feeling of the painting talks to you, right? Mm-hmm. Not the painting itself talks to you. I like this. Now he's going to start to blend his colors. Blend it with
Black.
black, but I think that was a flesh color you laid down. Do you know what's flesh color?
No.
Well, flesh color is supposed to be the color of skin, which actually, in my opinion, sounds a little bit racist because there are many beautiful colors of skin in this world. Do you know the word racist?
Uh-huh.
Racist means what?
Like, I don't know the display.
Oh, you don't know how to explain it? Well, to be racist means a person who is prejudiced. Prejudice meaning you don't like other people because of the color of their skin. And the reason I mention this is because this is called flesh color, which actually is the color of white people's skin, but black people or Asian people don't have this color of skin, right?
Uh-huh.
And Indian and Latin people don't have this color, so it shouldn't be called flesh color, right?
Yeah.
It should be called like the color formerly known as flesh color, but now known as the pale peach color of a certain tone of flesh. I think that sounds much better. All right, time for some Van Halen. Zencasso's favorite band, yeah?
Uh-huh.
It's one of my favorite bands too.
But that's my old favorite band.
That's your old favorite band. Okay, what's your new favorite band?
I don't know a lot.
Okay. Oh, it's time to dump. So go ahead and dump. Zencasso's not go ahead and jump. He's go ahead and dump. He dumps the paint on the painting, yes?
Uh-huh.
And why do you feel so excited dumping paint?
Because those things is very chunky. I like to put chunky shit in the painting. You can feel it.
Okay, yeah, but usually paint is not chunky. It's because when you're painting normally, you forget to twist the cap on tightly, and so the paint starts to slowly dry out. I better drink some water. My mouth is starting to dry out. The paint starts to dry out, right? And when it dries out, it gets chunky, right? Like colorful rocks.
Yes.
Well, what's interesting is most artists, if their paint dried out and got all chunky, they would just toss it out. But you don't believe in that, do you?
Yeah, I think it's kind of bad.
Okay, I put a couple clips in here of you playing some Van Halen. You're a pretty good little guitarist now.
I think it's okay. I think I can be better.
Well, I think you're a pretty rockin' guitar player, if you ask me.
Yeah?
Yeah, totally smoking. Little heavy metal god of rock and roll. You know, with this painting, you've created a lot of interesting textures and patterns that really make the painting stand out and complement the painting. Do you know what complement the painting means?
No?
Complement the painting means to make it look better, right? If I give you a compliment, I say, wow, you have beautiful eyes. That's a compliment, right? Yeah, but a compliment also has another meaning. It's not just to say something nice to someone to make them feel good. It's also something that makes something stand out.
3D.
Yeah, like 3D. Something 3D looks more special, right? Okay, now you're doing something that's called a pattern.
No.
You know what patterns are, don't you?
No?
Pattern is usually a repetitive sequence of matching objects or design. This also has to do with texture. Texture sticks out, right? Something that protrudes out. Pattern means like a shape. Circles are a pattern. Squares are a pattern. Okay, so this is a pattern. Okay, you know what kind of pattern this is?
You said which one?
This one right now, you're painting, that's a pattern. Do you know the name of this pattern?
No.
It's called a checker box.
What's checker box?
You know, like checkers or chess? the game I taught you?
Mm-hmm.
They have a board. It looks like the squares next to each other. One is red, one is black? Yeah, one is red, one is black. Okay, that's called a checker box. So the pattern you created there is kind of like a checker box. Alright, now you're painting the legs, right?
Mm-hmm.
You decided to go with what color here?
What's that color called?
Ah, that's called a violet. A violet is like a purplish blue color. Is this violet one of your favorite colors?
I don't have a favorite color.
Yeah, I know you don't have a favorite color. I just like to ask you that question to see what your response is. Because the brush of ZENCASSO is a fan of all colors. Yes?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's good because an artist who is repetitive in the colors he uses or how he applies the paint repeats himself. And to repeat oneself is to trap oneself in a box of artistic fear. Are you trapped inside a box of artistic fear?
No, I'm not trapped in a box of fear. I just paint.
You're fearless, huh?
Yes, I'm fearless.
A fearless artist.
Yes.
I love that about you. Because an artist who is fearless is not afraid to attack the painting with his whole heart. That's a very good philosophy to have, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like right here, you were using a paintbrush and then you just decided, I'm just gonna squirt it right out of the bottle.
Guess I can't open it.
Oh, so that's the problem, huh? You couldn't open it. It was sealed shut. And you know why it was sealed shut?
Too much paint in the crack.
That's right, you got too much paint in the crack of the seal of the lid from the last time you were creating a work of art. Because you didn't wipe it off. It teaches you a lesson. Next time, wipe it off before you put the lid on. Dummy. Hey, I thought you're supposed to be attacking your painting, not my camera. This is supposed to be a video about artistic expression, not a Kung Fu flick. Okay, explain what you're doing here.
I'm doing like Kusama dots in it.
Kusama, the Japanese artist, right?
Hmm.
The incredibly creative, crazy orange-haired artist from Japan, the Polka Dot Queen. But she's very good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Her patterns.
Is she still alive?
Yeah, she's still alive. I think she's 80-something years old and still creating amazing works of art. I like the patterns she creates on her paintings. Do you like them?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty
But probably you can get dizzy.
You can get dizzy looking at her patterns?
I don't know, I never had that way.
Okay, yeah, I guess if you look at something that's repetitive, you could get dizzy. Wow, I really like these streaks of slashing black that you've got. Oh my God. Very good. Very good, Zane. You just dropped the microphone on the floor. Okay, you're going about the last part of your painting now, doing the background, yes?
I guess the background's not enough layers.
The background doesn't have enough layers, huh? So you hit it with some colors first. I see the part there on the left-hand side of the corner that you originally covered up with all those beautiful mixed colors, and now you're going over it with, hitting it with black, kind of like Jackson Pollock, splashing it. You like the feeling that the splash creates, huh?
Mm-hmm.
It creates a feeling of the character is inside some place coming out, right?
Yes.
He's not stuck on a flat surface. I like that. That's a good idea. But why did you choose like black right now?
Because I'm not sure. Probably just my feeling.
Yeah, you're not sure, right? To ask you that question is redundant. I always ask you that same question. Why did you feel like doing this? And you always say, well, there is no answer. The only answer is I just let go and feel it. Let the painting talk to me. Now you're listening to AC/DC, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Is AC/DC better than Van Halen?
No. Still Van Halen.
Still Van Halen, huh? Yeah, but I know you also like AC/DC a lot.
No, I'm saying now. Nowadays songs.
Oh, you like nowadays songs?
Not for sure.
Not for sure. Some nowadays songs you like, but to listen to, you like the nowadays song to listen to, right?
Yeah, but if you play on guitar, it's no fun.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. The old classic rock songs, the melodies and riffs are amazing and super catchy. You know, much funner to play on guitar.
Well, next instrument I want to play is piano.
You want to learn piano, huh? Mm-hmm. Well, you can already play a little bit of bass and you can play a little bit of drums, so...
But I want to play piano first.
Oh, you want to learn piano, huh? That's good. Actually, it will be easy for you because once you learn to play guitar, right, and you learn to play lead, to play piano, I think it will be very fast for you to pick up.
Why?
Because to play piano, you need two hands, right?
Yeah.
And both hands, they need to be equally talented. So the same thing applies to electric guitar, especially lead guitar, right? Okay, it looks like here you did your name in white, and now you're going over it with another color, huh?
Orange.
Orange. Why?
Because the whites can't really see it.
It didn't stand out, right? It doesn't stick out. By doing the orange, it pops out, right?
I choose orange because the character is kind of suitable with that color.
Yeah, I see that. Kind of the orange. I can't speak. Let me get a drink.
Orange.
Let me get a drink of water. Yeah. Nice, fresh Planet Z mountain spring water. ZENCASSO, don't you do it. Thanks a lot. Now I got a job to do. I have to clean the camera lens. Can you stop doing that, please?
That's the first time I ever do it.
You lie. You always do that, and then I have to clean the camera lens. You know, it's not a very fun job. I'd rather be downstairs in the editing room. You know, I should be writing, directing, and editing, not cleaning. You like creating new jobs for me? You like making my life a living hell?
Yes.
Okay, well, how about create some good jobs for me, like building some interesting movie sets, or making some beautiful picture frames for your paintings. Okay, you just finished writing 4 Chinese characters on this painting. Maybe you should explain the meaning for people who don't read Chinese.
The first one is called Wu, is Kungfu.
Yeah, Wu, Kung Fu, or martial arts. And the second word?
Is Yi, is art.
Yeah, E is art, right. Can be many kinds of art. Could be painting, dancing, music, right? Okay, and what's the third Chinese character?
And Ze is philosophy.
Yeah, it's Chinese philosophy, but it could also mean poetry.
Poetry?
Yeah, poetry is like, a poem, a Chinese poem. 长春明月光，疑是地上霜，举头望明月. You know how to say that one?
Yeah.
Say it.
忘记了.
Oh, I forgot. You don't say 忘记啊. Okay, and what's the fourth character?
Fourth character?
Yeah.
The fourth is Xiao.
Xiao means laughter, right? Why? Because laughter is important in life, right? If you can't laugh at life, you can't enjoy life, right? Do you like to enjoy your life?
Yes.
Yes, I enjoy my life.
Especially when I'm painting and creating art.
And I love to watch and enjoy you creating the art and being a passenger on your amazing artistic journey.
Yes, my journey.
Please subscribe, okay? And don't forget to hit the gong notification.
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 There you go. Nailed it.